There he is. What's he after? Ain't no fish round here. There we go. All the old rubble, all the old boughs, all the old ruins. It's just all here. Beautiful roots, man. Awesome roots. All the roots and everything else. All the bits of rubble. There's all part of our heritage around here. Look at that. Look at the masonry work on that. It's just, it's fantastic. Get down here. Go up again. Here. Yeah. And here's, the hawthorns. Just right there. Hawthorn trees. We'll see where it goes. This is the library. Other end of the house. We're all the way down to the ruins. And then, holy shit. Somebody's been busy. Very bizarre. Somebody's been digging up bits and bats here as well. But off in the background, just listen. Right, so here we are, episode 8, the unlikely episode. Said I'd probably never make another one, I'll be back, but it's Sunday morning, just before 9 AM. I'm on the carriage drive up to Milner Field house, and why am I here this early on a Sunday morning? Well, anybody that actually knows me that knows that you won't get me out of bed at that time normally on a Sunday for love or money or treasure. Well, there might be a couple of reasons, but I won't discuss those on YouTube. So anyway, a few weeks ago, it was during the Bingley Festival weekend actually, I'd walked over to the festival and gone through this route and seen quite a bit of undergrowth cut back in a couple of places and a bit of excavation going on. I was like, that's very nice. And I put the word out on Facebook, Milner Field group, and somebody owned up to it. History Revealed. You can check them out on YouTube as well. See the videos there. And they've been very diligently, at weekends, mainly Sundays, coming down and digging parts out. The old front columns, the front of the house, and around the orangery, conservatory, and even uncovered the tile floor of the potting shed. So it's a little bit wet this morning, but it's going to warm up later on, and probably get quite humid. So I've got everything in the backpack, apart from a decent spade, which I couldn't find. They're all cheap, tatty plastic handles. I've got branch cutters, I've got a branch saw, knife, brushes, all kinds of stuff. So there we go. You think you're getting somewhere? Morning. Then yeah, it's not that early. There's nobody around. You think you're getting somewhere, uncovering part of the past that's obviously been covered over by layers of dirt and leaves and things over many decades, probably 60, 70 odd years or more. Then somebody goes and finds something else. So I think it's pretty fantastic, and hopefully going to be there in a minute and crack on with it and get rid of some of that ivy. Apparently they found some more markings, some more runes or markings on stones, so I'm going to have a good look at those too. Birds are out, it's quite beautiful this morning. Some lovely bits of glass. Those up. There we go. Clearing the ivy away. So, amazing finds. Oh, plenty of glass on the conservatory. All this section dug out. Marvellous. Good stones, lintels. Possibly what's left of Catherine Salt's boudoir up here. Section as well. Conservatory, main entrance to the terrace. Cleared. So all that piping, just go down under there. All that's got to be dug out, and it's taking bit by bit, but I just found this. Isn't that beautiful? Right underneath the outside of the orangery. Fantastic. That's that. Yeah, that's quite a chunk of iron. Stein, it does weigh a ton as well. Be a nice garden on somebody. And off the roof and conservatory.
Yeah.
Must be off the right off the very top. And then more of the mechanism, which I think is window opening mechanism. Some kind of way to let heat out of the conservatory. Quite a bit clear.
There's another.
Yeah, big turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, that must be part of that same piece.
Let's have a look at that. Shelf. Oh yeah, we don't make towels like this anymore. Tell me. That's proper quality. It's at least 3 inches thick.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
And that's original. That's a real beauty.
That's the piece I found earlier.
Yeah.
We've got some more.
I found a
Clean them
big
both up.
piece yesterday.
Oh yeah, it's the
I
same.
found a big
Exactly
piece
the same.
yesterday, yeah.
Around that same area, so it's all dumped in there somewhere.
Yeah, there might be more, who knows.
That fleur de lis, no?
It's
Pattern
weird,
that
isn't it?
is.
I don't know what.
That bit's broken off, but
I don't know what pattern.
probably had it specially made. No
Ah,
expense spared,
yeah,
no
maybe.
doubt. He had that much money.
Like they did with the house.
Some pulley mechanism. See that?
Looks like it's raining in ours. It's raining in.
Alright, here we go. You can see. I'm fairly busy, the 3 of us. And just over there you can see, well, you better see better in a minute, what's been done in previous weeks. A bit of digging being going on today. And to take you round here as well, you can see over there. Spin that round. Our injury and all the work there. So all the way through here is where the front of the house was, and these great big slabs here, that'll be where the drawing room was. Great big tree going on top of there now. Just back round, and then here to the front entrance of the house, this bit of front terrace. Another big slab there that's come out, and then up on top there, she ain't going up just yet, there's all that big pile of rubble, but there's something that looks like an iron door frame up there. And down this side here, front steps. There we go. Well, that's been dug out in previous weeks, so it's actually coming along quite nicely. Little by little, bit by bit. Another huge slab near the drawing room wall, mortar at one end. Job, yeah.
You can really see it.
The round, yeah, there's a round bay window, isn't it?
Yeah.
Round here, all the way
See it
around.
round here.
And the tree's just gone all the way on top. 90 years of growth. You've got in there, you've got your blocks, your bricks, everything else. Fire edge of the house. It's nature for you. Over here. Pieces off the top. Iron under there. The round pieces off the bay window upstairs. you go. Edge of the floor. It's dug down. I think there's pipes under there. Must be water pipes or steam pipes through the conservatory. Entrance to what is a potting shed. Still undug. And that would have led into the house. That'd be ground floor level there. Quite a bit more digging to do. Here we go, kids. This is a lesson when you get cheap tools. Sorry, Wilco. They don't last more than an hour or two, and then they bust. But this area is all uncovered today from under the ivy. Found a few symbols here. A few runic symbols. First of all, one block from the orangery, which is Quaoth, Lagus, Yebo. First time I've seen the Quaoth there on one of these stones. And yeah, just taken a little part of the edge of the conservatory. It's all covered in stones at the bottom, mantle stones. But then you've got these great big pieces here. These are just absolutely huge, inlaid with iron, so that's probably off the first floor. Probably all of this baubled part was off of the ground side, which was Catherine Salt's boudoir. Yeah, bubble there. Just way too heavy to lift, too heavy to move. So we got into that, cleared all the ivy back. Right back to the wall, the veranda wall, the terrace wall. That's down there. We'll probably clear a section of the wall later as well. But it's coming along nicely. It's very gravelly here. But this is kind of the real find of the day. Plus all the ironwork, which I'll put in pictures as well off the roof. There's just quite a lot of ironwork that just got left behind. The people that scavenged off the original conservatory had taken most of that. Scrap people have taken most of it as well, I presume, down the years, but there's bits that got buried. Just lots of lovely pieces of masonry. And up here, there's a stone here, alchemical symbol on there. The triangle with a Isa, a line through. What looks like a wonjo or an A. It's more like an A. So yeah, these symbols, runes, alchemical symbols, keep popping up. And yeah, there's a lot more to go at. A lot more ivy and a lot more around that drawing room, so I guess it's just a case of over the weeks and months working your way around the entire building. It might take quite a long time, might take years, Lord knows. But that's the main area here. Just beautiful old pieces of carved masonry, stone. And then whatever's beneath that, piles of rubble, pottery, slate, glass, and then on this final rock over here, I've got my little finds for the day. Got all the chimney pots, glass, a little bit of mosaic floor, ironwork, and then I don't know what that is. That looks probably like the end of the electrical wiring or something. Not sure, maybe more modern. And then the really lovely bit there. There we go. That's the nicest piece I've found. That's just superb. Really, really thick. Good quality. That's from, I believe that's from either the orangery wall or inside the conservatory. Really don't know. That's my find for the day. Very, very happy with that. worth getting up at 7:30 on a Sunday morning to come out and find that. Had a lot of fun today. It's just great to. One more thing to show you as well. Yeah, it's great to get your hands dirty, and this is what's been done recently before the floor of the orangery. It's been dug out, and this part here would lead into a potting shed, side shed. Oh, that's still to be dug up, but that will be the outer wall there. Potting shed and like a little turning room that Salt had down there for his wood and his lathe or whatever. But that's really nicely preserved, very nicely preserved. It's what's left of it. Yeah, be interesting to get into the rest of that and dig it round, but bit by bit. And there we go. I think that they were underneath here, because there is into a downstairs or cellar part there. There must be some piping here, either steam pipes or water pipes that heated the actual conservatory itself. So yeah, there must be a furnace room somewhere under there. Just guessing, somewhere in that area. Would have been part of the cellar. Who knows? We might never know. Right, so here we are again. More progress being made. All the way right to the front entrance of the conservatory. And busy, busy, busy. And look at this, all yet to be cleaned up, but exposed for the first time in nearly 100 years, or maybe 60 years. And then this lovely big slab here with the doorstep, the conservatory, which has now got nature taken over. Got that big tree there, and just digging out the rest of the front steps around here. And we cut the ivy back, and most of it. Around the other side, there's another big piece of mantle wedged in there. We dug all that out today, and it looks like from where the original conservatory was, which was replaced I think in James Roberts' era by another conservatory, these outer walls here are filled in between with bits of slate, rubble, odd bits of rock, glass and all sorts. A bit of iron bracket there, probably for a door hinge or something. That whole area, that was all covered with just years and years of mud and crap and branches and ivy. So that would have been the very front of the conservatory. And it's amazing how many rose bushes we've found intact, which are here since the 1860s. There's one there, there's a couple more there dotted around. We've cleared here. There's probably quite a few actually. These are ones that have we've just uncovered as we're getting the ivy back. And yeah, they're all going to grow back in a year or two. Be nice to get some cuttings off of that. Hard at work up there as well. And yeah, nice to see it all for the first time. There is a gravel pathway under there that goes back to the veranda and the wall there too. So yeah, you can see it there for the first time. We'll keep on digging. There we go, digging this out. It's quite a big piece, it goes quite deep down. Under there. Cut the bottom edge too. Probably almost the same size as this gap here. Step down, archway step, I reckon.
No, that looks like that could.
Oh, it's heavily pregnant, that one.
My mum said that should never step foot near
Yeah.
Whoa, there's legs.
the bed. Striking legs and all, isn't there?
Yeah. Oh, there's 4 of them.
4 of them.
Yeah. Well, that's
Whole family.
that's definitely a bottom sill.
Family resemblance, you know. Look just like the family.
Oh, I can tell that's your mum.
This is what daylight looks like. Daylight, shit, find somewhere else to live now. Find somewhere else to live now.
In the golden sun, the dissolving sun, where my body bleeds, where we become undone. When the morning comes to embrace the glorious, I shall become to see your face and to see your smile and all the traces that I have left behind. When the seasons change to mark my home, the glorious I shall become, to dissolve myself into emptiness and to rise again with one